Hey there, Commandos. It's your Commander here, and I'm here to bring you guys, finally, another episode of the Commander. And I'm really excited to do this. This is the first episode of Season 2, and it has been nearly 6 months since I've done the previous episode. So, with that, I should probably give you guys kind of a reminder on what happened. So, if you guys remember, the Commander and the Shipmaster got intel that the Shipmaster's cruiser was on top of Jupiter's moon, Europa, and is being guarded by a ton of Covenant troops. And naturally, they hightailed it to Europa and have started to engage the Covenant in combat. Now, if you guys are looking closely, you will notice that not everybody is here, and you are right, because the Commander and Shipmaster and all their soldiers decided to split up, one on one side and one on the other side, so that when they finally get to their ending point, they will converge and kind of throw off the Covenant, and will make it easier to take the gravity lift, which will be used to go up and board the ship. So with that, let's get into the details of what is happening right in front of us. So, right here, we have the Commander, the Shipmaster, the Spartan, and two of the Shipmaster's elites who are in purple. And they are assaulting the Covenant forces on the western side of the gravity lift. So, as you can see, there's a bunch of snow because it's Europa, and there's a good amount of water and a very thin oxygen atmosphere. And it's very far from the sun, which makes it really cold. So, starting on the left, we have some dead brutes right here. And that's from some previous engagements. We have the Spartan right here, who's holding a rocket launcher, who's about to completely blow up some of these guys right here. And we have a elite right here, who has a plasma launcher. And if you look really closely, we have a cave with a skeleton in here, which is really a testament to Europa's harsh environment. We probably have the centerpiece right here, the Shipmaster going against a brute captain, energy sword versus brute shots, the blade versus blade, very cool scene. And Commander right here with a backpack and a silenced SMG going against a brute. So then up here we have a brute right here who has just been hit by a plasma grenade from the plasma launcher. Another brute stalker. Then we have some more brutes back here, brute bodyguards, and jackal sniper. And then we have our brute chieftain in front of this little snow pileup. And it's very well guarded, and they're still around a mile away from the gravity lift, which, like I said, you can imagine would be very well guarded. That's why it's important to go at it with a really good tactic. So with that, let's move on to our next scene. After much fighting, both teams of the UNSC and elite soldiers were able to make their way to the gravity lift right here. And as you can see, it completely took the Covenant off guard. They are in a big panic right now. You can see that, some of them are facing one way, and some of them, the majority of them, are facing this side. And that's because they predicted that there would be more resistance on this side, when they had no idea that the Commander and these guys over here were going to attack them. So we have the same people with the same weapons on the left side, and this is Shipmaster and Commander's team with the Spartan and the 2 elites. The other team consists of Mark, Sarah Palmer, the Spec Ops Commander, and another elite. And the elite and the Spec Ops Commander are on the Gungoose, and they're just wrecking shop with that thing. It's pretty powerful. Palmer has a battle rifle and Mark has a sniper rifle. So again, on this side, we have the Shipmaster just being awesome and just destroying this brute. And as you can see, he is not aware of the elite and pays the price for it. We have a brute right here who's pretty much backed up and is pretty much desperate. A brute right here who's trying to kill the Spartan. And right here we have a hunter who just dropped down from the gravity lift to help support the brutes who are pretty much desperate at this point. And he's, well, let's just say he's facing the wrong side, because behind him we have the Spartan who's aiming a rocket launcher right at him, which sucks for him. We have a brute captain who's aiming at these guys, and another brute, a brute major who's trying to get these guys. We have, you know, some of the barriers, a shield, and then the gravity lift has a ton of purple and light blue kind of translucent pieces. So, as you can see, the good strategy definitely pays off. The fighting is definitely easier, but it's still brutal. No pun intended. And with that, let's move on to our next and final scene. After much fighting, the commander's forces were finally able to take over the gravity lift to the shipmaster's cruiser. So, as you can see, they're already starting to send people up. And the first person they send up, or are sending up, is the Spartan, because he is a Spartan and is the most resilient and has the most powerful weapon. And, you know, to the sides, we have a bunch of people and elites who are kind of looking out. Like we have Palmer and Lead who are kind of looking out on the left side, kind of making sure nothing suspicious is happening, and on same with the right side, except it's Mark and another elite. In the middle, we have the commander and the shipmaster, and they're pretty much talking. He's saying like that the security is going to be really serious, and kind of telling him the different facts and kind of architecture of a Covenant ship. And the commander is kind of just discussing more tactics. And on the back we have an elite and the Spec Ops Commander who are waiting to be sent up. And with that, next video is going to be going into the shipmaster's cruiser and taking it back and freeing all of his elites, grunts, and all his other soldiers. And that'll be a really exciting episode, and I really look forward to it. So with that, thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like and subscribe for more, because more is definitely to come. And once again, thank you so much. Can't say it enough. And I will see you guys around.